Quick question. When you walk into the grocery store, do you ever feel totally overwhelmed? Should I buy organic? What about the Dirty Dozen or Clean 15? Is it worth paying double for strawberries or chicken? And let's be real, the grocery aisle can feel like a test. And for women over 40 trying to lose weight and take care of their health, food decisions already feel heavy enough without worrying about which label to trust. And I get it. I've been that woman standing in the produce aisle holding 2 cartons, one organic and one not, and wondering if my health would collapse if I grabbed the cheaper one. Hey, it's Coach Kisha here, and I'm your certified holistic nutrition weight loss coach and a nurse practitioner. And welcome back to Weight Talk Thursdays, where we keep it heart-centered, hormone-friendly, and real life approved. Today we're cutting through the noise and breaking down which foods are worth buying organic, where you can confidently save your money, and how to shop smart for weight loss and health after 40 without guilt or overwhelm. Before I began my weight loss journey and became a coach, I was spending way too much money at the grocery store because I thought healthy meant expensive. I load my grocery cart with all organic everything and then feel frustrated when my budget blew up. And when my money got tight, I'd grab just whatever was cheapest, even if it wasn't the best choice. One of my clients, a teacher in her 50s, told me the same thing. She said, Kisha, I feel like I have to choose between eating clean or paying my bills. And that's not okay. And it's not true. Holistic weight loss isn't about perfection. It's about making smart, consistent choices that support your health without draining your wallet. And that's what I want to show you today. So let's clear up the confusion about organic versus non-organic. Organic foods are grown without synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or hormones. They often better for the environment and may reduce your exposure to chemicals. Non-organic foods are grown with conventional methods, but that doesn't automatically make them bad. The bigger question is, which foods matter most for you to buy organic? And this is where the Environmental Working Group comes in. They publish 2 lists every year. The Dirty Dozen, which tells us about produce with the highest pesticide residues. Think strawberries, spinach, kale, and apples. These are the ones I try to buy organic if I can. And they also produce a list called the Clean 15, and it's about produce with the lowest pesticide levels. And here we think about avocados, onions, pineapple, cabbage. These you can usually buy conventionally without worry. And here's something important. Organic doesn't mean healthier if the food itself is ultra processed. Organic cookies are still cookies. Organic soda is still soda. The label can trick you into thinking it's better than it is. And the bottom line, focus on where it counts and don't stress over every item in your cart. How do we shop smart for weight loss after 40? Well, this is where my fresh framework comes in. And let's start with letter F, food freedom and foundations. Build your cart around the basics, protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These balance blood sugar and reduce our cravings. Examples are eggs, salmon, chicken, beans, leafy greens, and berries. A smart move here is spend most of your grocery budget here. These foods will be your foundation. Letter R for rewire your mindset. Let go of all or nothing thinking about organics. Rule of thumb, if you eat the skin, try to buy organic, like apples or berries. And if you peel it, save your money. Bananas and avocados fall into this group. And a smart move here, write down 3 foods you buy every week and decide if organic matters for those or not. No guilt for the rest. Letter E, elevate your habits. Here we're going to make a grocery list before you shop. This keeps you focused and saves you money. Stick to the perimeter first: produce, meat, and dairy. That's where the real food lives. And a smart move here, batch shop. Pick 3 proteins, 3 veggies, and 2 fruits to rotate all week. Letter S, for simplify your environment. What you bring home shapes what you eat. And if your pantry is full of chips, that's what you'll grab at 9 p.m. If apples and carrots are prepped and ready, that's what you'll eat first. And a smart move here, prep one thing as soon as you get home. Wash fruit or chop vegetables so they're easy to grab. Letter H, for honor your whole health. Stress over food choices can be just as harmful as the food itself. If your budget doesn't stretch to all organic, release that guilt. A smart move here is remember, eating more fruits and vegetables, organic or not, is always better than skipping them. So here's your 5-step grocery action plan. Number 1, you start with foundation foods. Number 2, we're going to use the skin versus peel rule for organics. Number 3, is shop with the list and stick to the perimeter. Number 4, prep something healthy right away when you get home. And number 5, release the guilt. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. And these are the exact strategies I coach women through in my Fresh Start Holistic Weight Loss Program. It's designed for women over 40 who are tired of the diet roller coaster and ready for a new sustainable way forward. And if you're a reader, my book, The Wait is Over, How Women Can Finally Lose Weight After 40 and Keep It Off for Good, dives deeper into practical tools like this. And you can find both at amplehealthandwellness.com or just tap the links in the description. Now, so here's your reminder. You don't have to buy all organic, and you don't have to feel guilty for choosing what works for your budget. Imagine walking through the grocery store with confidence, knowing exactly where to spend, where to save, and how to build meals that actually support your goals. That's holistic weight loss, and that's the Fresh Start difference, and that's what you deserve. Well, this has been Coach Kisha with Weight Talk Thursdays. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next week for another real-life, heart-centered talk about weight loss and wellness after 40. Until next time, I need you to stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.